Well, happy day, y'all. I want to talk today about introversion. The state of being introverted. The label of introvert. Before I do that, before I mount up on that hobby horse and ride away into the sunset, I want to quote to you from an author who's notable for her work in family matters, in social matters, social ethics. It's a relatively lengthy quote, so I hope you'll stick with me. Hello, daughter. Yeah, that's garbage. Yeah, why don't you come here? Come here. No, you come here. We'll do this part of the video together. Come here. Hi. There's the phone. Alright, so the name of this author I'm going to quote from is Sandra Boynton. And this is the quote. "One is good for a quiet walk. 2 is good for a quiet talk. 3 is nice for a pot of tea, or for counting 1, 2, 3. And when you want to go explore, the number you should have is 4. 5 is great for a ride in the car, as long as the car ride isn't too far. 6 is great for a running race, except for the one who gets 6th place. 7 is perfect for a play. And 8 makes a very fine class in ballet. You need 9 players, strong and quick, to field a team for Piggly Stick. And 10 makes a celebration loud, loud, loud. But 1 is wonderful after a crowd." The line she just ran over is, "1 is wonderful after a crowd." All right, Mara. Bye-bye. So, what is the point of that quote? I'm going to come back to it. I'll allow you to meditate on it. I'm going to come back to it. And let's talk about introverts. First, so you know where I'm coming from. One of the things I really like about YouTube is that it is mediated socializing. It is turn-based socializing. It's a turn-based strategy game of hanging out with people. I make a video, I throw out a tweet, I put a picture on Instagram, and then I go away. And then you guys interact. Maybe I watch one of your videos. I drop a comment, you drop a comment, we come back later. Now, as with most genuine, legitimate social interactions, which, interacting online is legitimate, a sense of obligation, of reciprocity develops. But it's not that heavy, right? I don't owe you guys in the same way I owe my friend who comes to help me move a couch upstairs. Right? It's a different relationship. I am not particularly interested in having friends. I don't want to hang out with anybody. And I'm okay with that, kind of. I also recognize that it displays some of the things about me that I'm not so proud of. Now, unlike a lot of people who label themselves introverts, I do not suffer from a lack of social graces. Even though I homeschooled, I am still not a klutz socially. But I don't actually really want to be with people. And Yeah, sure. I think sometimes people can sense that, and I think that, you know, people don't necessarily want to be with me, and I don't want to be with them. It's not a good thing. It's something I actually try to push against in my life. And that pushing against it is really what I want to talk about. I don't want to hear about how you are an introvert. First of all, it's kind of a made-up word. Not to say that it doesn't mean anything. Obviously, it means something. But it is used to describe things we already had words for. Shy, retiring, misanthropic. Usually, it's a substitute for shy. People don't want to say I'm a shy person. But, you know, new words come along and they're fine. The reason I really object to its use is that it is used almost in a way to describe a condition, like a medical or psychological condition. Something which the word shy cannot do. Right? If you say, he is shy, well, there you are. You're done. Oh, okay. He's a shy person. If you say, though, he... Goodness gracious. Is antisocial? No. What is the word I'm talking about? An introvert. He is an introvert. If you say that, then what you're saying is, he has a condition, really. We need to treat him with kid gloves. We need to interact with him in a special way because he has a special condition. Now, kind and considerate people throughout the ages have dealt with shy people lovingly, kindly, just as they have dealt with loud, obnoxious people kindly and lovingly. We should consider one another's frames, no doubt about it. But is it healthy to go around asking, yea, even demanding, that others consider your frame? It's one thing for me to say, Joey Blowy here is shy, so I'm going to take it easy with him. I'm not going to interact with them the same way I would interact with Mr. Grab-Ass Jockeroony, who I would greet with a little more bonhomie and loud salutes. With this shy person, with Joey Blowy here, I am going to be quiet and slow and whatever. Okay, fine, great. But to go around announcing through the publishing of memes on Pinterest and posting certain links about your INTJs or being an introvert or whatever, you are asking for special treatment. Please stop talking about being an introvert. Even if you consider yourself an introvert, just stop talking about it. You can even say you're shy, and that's different. When you say you're shy to me, you're not triggering a sort of sense of obligation in our interactions. If you say to me that you're an introvert, you're signaling, hey, treat me specially. Now, being the retiring sort is absolutely fine. I don't want to say it's not. There are good things about being that kind of person. There are good things about being just about every kind of person. And then there are bad things about it too. People should be aware of that and demand things of themselves when they interact, but not demand things of others. Always be a gracious host in your interactions. Don't demand of others, demand of yourself. So if you're a loud, obnoxious person, hey, tone it down. Don't demand that others all get into the same mode that you operate in. And if you're a shy person, hey, maybe once in a while ratchet it up a little bit. Go through an extra effort. Or at least sit quietly in your corner and don't demand that we all figure out some way to respect your space. Now, back to that quote. One is nice for a quiet walk. That's how it begins. And it ends with, one is wonderful after a crowd. One is wonderful after a crowd. And I mentioned that I have a lot of antisocial tendencies. Something I've tried to fight against. As a Christian, I struggle to love people in this sense. Now, I think I do well in loving through help. I help people, I can help people, and that's something I enjoy doing. But I don't like people. And that's not a good thing. That is something that I hope and I believe the Holy Spirit is sanctifying in me. I should be able to find things to like about people if I were truly a loving person, right? Now, someone else might struggle with giving away the time to help someone more than I might, but then be able better to like folks. I don't beat myself up about it, but I put my social interactions and the love between the brotherhood of man, that's on me. It's not on you. And if we all had that attitude, well, we'd be loving on each other a whole lot more. 10 makes a celebration loud, loud, loud. We should be celebrating. We should hang out. We should try to be with people. We should join a team of Piggly Stick. We should go ahead and join a very fine class in ballet. When we want to go explore, the number we should have is 4. Just call up our 3 other friends and do it. And then, because of our weak frames, let us take some time alone. Time alone. Not time haterating, not misanthropic time, but just time alone. Time to meditate, time to refresh, time to rest. That's super duper. But with the goal of being refreshed to love on people some more. I believe that completes my rant. Let us do away with the word introvert. Say you're a shy person, that's fine. Say you're a quiet person. Say you like to be alone. But don't tell me you don't like to be with people. Because if that's true, and look, I just said it about myself. Let's not hear about it. Let's not talk about it like it's okay. It's not okay. Okay. Undertake the great labor of loving on people, of wanting to be with people. I'm not sure how much this comes across on camera, but people who know me in the flesh know that it is my lifelong struggle not to be an asshole. It is a struggle for a lot of us. And if you're describing yourself as an introvert, perhaps, this is your struggle. Put it on your shoulders. Non-generically speaking, Christian to Christian, let the Holy Spirit groan for you, and realize this is something you should move past. You should work to have it be gone, and by God's grace, it will be. You will no longer be an introvert. You will no longer be an asshole. You will simply be a shy person with a tender and loving heart who excels in giving special time to special people. All right, y'all. My daughter is taking off all her clothes, and I think she's about to start running naked through the yard. So I'm going to turn off the camera and go save her from herself. Peace be upon you guys.